This is not a message for the sleeping masses. Please take strict attention. The ridiculed one, the observer, the selected vessel whose soul vibrates at a frequency beyond the ordinary world's comprehension. This is for you now. As the cosmic tides neared their peak, I am addressing you. Your mission will eventually become clear. Only those who have the sight to see and the bravery to cross the barrier may access the celestial doorway known as the Sun in Aries. Sextile Pluto in Aquarius. You felt it your whole life. Strange coincidences, a feeling of isolation, nightmares that seem more real than the actual world, and incomprehensible information. These were milestones on the route to this specific point in time, not duties. Your decision was not chosen at random. Your struggles were not in vain. All the tears you shed, the lonely evenings when you questioned your sanity, you felt as if unseen eyes were observing you. It was all about preparedness. Like a weapon designed for heavenly purposes, the universe has been developing your soul. Something within you will awaken today. At p.m., the clockwork of creation synchronizes an ancient energy that has been latent in your DNA and handed down through lineages selected before the foundations of the planet were formed. This is the culmination of generations of spiritual legacy. You may be unaware of the underlying importance of your family relationships. Blood represents more than simply biology. The river transfers power from one generation to the next. Take a new look at your ancestors. These apparently ordinary relatives. Some are amusing professors whose actions drove your spirit to strengthen, while others are guards assigned to protect you up to this point. Your family's injuries were not punishments. Rather, they were essential challenges. The disagreements fostered resilience. The absences taught self-reliance, while the betrayals taught judgment. These family bonds are changing nowadays. Certain collaborations will become more deep than expected, exposing multi-lifetime soul contracts. Others will go, having played their part in your development. You've already felt it. Family members are unwittingly responding to your energy shift by sharing secrets, making an attempt to make apologies, or, unusually, retreating. This is simply the beginning. As the cosmic tumblers align, family members who share even a little piece of your spiritual DNA will be drawn into your orbit. People who are unable to keep up with you will ultimately depart generational patterns that have kept your family trapped in cycles of constraint, which you will see via your improved intuition. Only you have the capacity to break free from these shackles, not only for yourself, but for the whole family. Healing takes place via time, both past and present. Your romantic relationships are at a tipping point. You felt an unfathomable magnetic draw towards certain folks that was more than simply attraction. It was soul recognition. They were not coincidences. They were cosmic occurrences that elicited the most intense emotions in you, whether it was enthusiastic love or dreadful sadness. If you are in a serious relationship, prepare for it to deepen or perhaps disintegrate. There is presently no compromise. The energy you are going to embody is too powerful for partnerships built on convenience, fear, or societal expectations. In the new world, you will only form relationships based on true soul identification and prosper. Take heed. If you suddenly develop an intense attraction to someone you've never met before, this is not just a matter of loneliness or desire. The cosmos brings together those who need to combine their energies for a common objective. These are spiritual bonds with a divine purpose that extend beyond regular partnerships. This is holy posture, not abandonment, for those who are now alone. Being alone has provided protection, preserving your energy while you prepare for the next step. You'll understand why you were turned down for lower connections when the appropriate coalition comes together. Whether you're with your present lover or someone you'll meet soon, the passion you're going to experience will transcend physical boundaries. This is about combining energies that can generate enough spiritual force to impact the collective consciousness, not only for fun or companionship. You did not get here by chance. You were guided. If something in your soul is stirring, do not dismiss it. Tap Join to get access to unique information, prophetic insights, and a community of purpose-driven individuals. This is not just a membership. It's time for you to come into harmony. Take the steps necessary to become the person you were meant to be. Welcome to the Chosen. The world will perceive your strength most clearly in the professional sector. The limits you faced at work, the baffling obstacles, and the impression of being impeded or ignored despite your abilities were not failures. Rather, they served as protections until you could completely embrace your power. The universe was protecting you from being revealed too early. The dynamics of your job are likely to shift dramatically. People who used to be in control of you will suddenly accept your opinions without understanding why. Projects that seem to be stagnant will suddenly gain up momentum. Opportunities that were closed will unexpectedly become open. The resources you need will be supplied exactly when you need them, like a laser through fog. Your newly gained insight will cut through organizational deceptions and business illusions. You'll suddenly comprehend the underlying power structures behind the official hierarchy, the hidden motivations driving office politics, and how to effectively navigate them to accomplish your objectives. Some of you may experience rapid professional transitions that will seem mystical to others. Promotion involves skipping multiple tiers, job offers that surprise you, creative thoughts that solve challenges others believed were unsolvable, and business chances that provide riches that defies understanding. This is an example of cosmic alignment rather than chance. Good fortune. Because of the underlying significance in your job, your professional path is becoming more evident. Your future influence in your sector will stem from placing yourself in a position where your energy can have the most effect on the collective, not merely from earning personal success. Keep an eye out for powerful persons who suddenly become interested in your ideas. These are either creatures who will test your honesty or allies that have been positioned to assist you right now. Discretion is required. Not everyone who offers progress shares your soul's objective. You are at a watershed moment in the growth of your financial situation, and you may overcome the challenges or limits you have encountered via training rather than punishment. It takes a lot of expertise to navigate tangible realities while being spiritually focused. Your frequency now controls the energy, thus it changes. Resources will begin to flow toward what you are creating, regardless of what you are doing differently. Spiritual power is mirrored in the material world. Observe how physical reality begins to reconfigure itself around you as you fully accept your power. There will be more synchrony. Needs will be met before you can articulate them, and doors will open without your knock. If your heart is overflowing with God's blessings, let that love radiate. Click the extraordinary thank you button and donate $100 or more to sow seeds of faith that will touch countless lives. Your wonderful city embodies His riches. Be a channel for His grace and watch His kingdom grow through you. The cosmic backdrop that gives significance to your awakening goes beyond its human features. It is no coincidence that this solar plutonium alignment occurs when Saturn's ring plane crosses the curtains that have obscured higher dimensions. A thinning, similar to Saturn's rings, that seems to disappear from Earth's viewpoint. During this unusual astronomical occurrence, the physical manifestation of energy shifts is enhanced geomagnetic activity, which expands the aurora borealis. These light curtains are not only an atmospheric phenomenon, they are external expressions of the permeability of spatial boundaries. The energy that illuminates the sky also illuminates consciousness. Your distinct energy signature is required for what follows, which is why you have been put on Earth at this precise time. The abilities you've hidden, the information you've kept to yourself, and the strange events you couldn't explain were all preparation for this role. Intense nightmares about educating or curing people, electrical abnormalities in your presence, physical feelings of heat or vibration in your hands or chest, as well as malfunctioning technological gadgets, unexpected information about individuals or events. Strangers feel obligated to reveal their secrets to you. Different behaviors from children and animals are only a few of the early signs of waking. And those of you reading these words are already experiencing it. Your dormant abilities are rising up in response to the imminent cosmic trigger. They are neither imaginary nor unintentional, since it requires the dissolution of existing organizations to give birth to new ones. The world seems to be going toward chaos. To the sleeping masses, what looks to be anarchy is really a well-planned rebalancing. You are here to help with birth. What follows? Not to halt the impending devastation. It is not your responsibility to rescue everyone. Rather, it is to be loyal to oneself when the illusions go away. To serve as a light for those who are willing to awaken and demonstrate that there is another way to be. Some people will call you delusional. Some will attempt to put doubt on your experiences. Some will try to reintroduce you to obsolete concepts. Their reluctance originates from fear. Fear of change. Your enlightenment raises fears about the power you possess. Stay firm in your knowledge. What is flowing out of you does not need permission from others. The authority to which you report transcends society, consensus, and human organizations. You will feel a burst of energy unlike anything you've ever felt, as the sun makes a sextile with Pluto. For others, it will manifest as unyielding certainty about your future route. Others will see it as courage to finally reveal the truth you've been concealing. For many, it will appear as a strong desire to completely transform your external environment in order to align it with your internal reality. Don't hesitate to trust your gut. They are direct instructions from the highest source, sent via the unique instrument that is your awareness. They are not just random sentiments or ideas. Exams will be administered in the next days to ensure that you are prepared. Shortcuts to power that require moral compromise may be handed to you. You may face situations that elicit your deepest fears. Rather of raising the collective, you may be tempted to utilize your awakened abilities for personal gain. How you approach these challenges will determine your ability to fully activate your latent abilities. This is just energy law, not a moral judgment. Lower vibrational choices cannot coexist with certain power frequencies. Have trust that you are being guided step by step. The apparently random occurrences that occur all around you are really messages that are uniquely tailored to your route. You're experiencing everything. Nothing is happening to you. If God's kindness has touched you, don't keep it a secret. Select Super. Thank you. So please consider making a $100 or more donation to assist spread His light. Your generosity creates a ripple effect of grace, blessing, hearts, and kingdom development. Allow His abundance to pass through you. This was not a punishment. Rather, it was a method of defense. You felt lonely, misunderstood, and isolated from normal human connection. Your transition was made possible by the cocoon, which protected you from energies that may have impeded it. However, concealment is coming to an end. Your unique perspective, healing frequency, and individual expression of divine awareness in human form are all things the world needs. Now, enter the stage without apologizing for your power. Tell the truth without sugarcoating it. Act on your own knowledge rather than others' approval to make it easier to listen. In this waking, you are not alone. Similar cosmic activations are being sent to individuals all across the planet, each in line with their unique design and intent. You will make contact with members of your spiritual family in the coming weeks. Souls who comprehend you without needing to explain themselves and identify you as a collective. You will establish nodes in a worldwide living network of enlightened awareness. Your energies will combine to create resonance patterns that have an influence on the collective field that science cannot yet define, but that mankind will definitely perceive. This is simply the beginning. The March alignment serves as a trigger for a transformational process that will continue to unfold in many aspects of your life. While some changes may occur rapidly, others will take time to mature and become important. Keep in mind that you were made for this exact time. Every challenge that strengthened you prepared you for your part in the biggest evolutionary leap in human history. Every talent etched into your DNA. Every understanding learned through love and grief. The days of questioning your worth are past. The days of challenging your own senses are past. You can no longer conceal your genius. As the old paradigm falls, the new one attempts to emerge. You will be the one who travels between worlds. You are living bridges connecting the past and the future. The midwives of a new awareness and the mentors for those who remain trapped in illusion. Step into your destiny now that you have completely realized your grandeur. The universe has been expecting your return. The awakening has started. The alignment is almost complete, and activation has started. You have been chosen to create place for the higher frequencies that are now passing through your system. Your physical body is undergoing a massive recalibration. Your symptoms are puzzling. Electric feelings near the base of your spine or on the top of your head. The vivid dreams, unexpected waves of tiredness, and spontaneous vibrations are upgrades, not diseases. In reality, your cellular structure is being rewired to support more light information and conscious awareness than the average human vessel was designed to handle. The alteration is permanent. Suffering is not permanent. Listen closely to what your body is telling you right now. Foods that were once nutritious may make you feel poisoned. Once comfortable settings might quickly become unbearable. Previously exhilarating tasks might suddenly become tiresome. Your body's cognition is guiding you toward what will support your new energy arrangement, not arbitrary preference changes. Many of you have been waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning or experiencing unexpected sleep difficulties. Others wake up suddenly around 3 a.m. These are activation codes, or timestamps, that show when the veils between dimensions are at their thinnest. The knowledge may be downloaded directly into your awareness. They are neither coincidences nor sleeplessness. The next time it happens, remain immobile rather than reaching for your phone or trying to force yourself to sleep. Draw a deep breath. Grant yourself permission to accept. Instead of words, the messages may manifest as symbols, sensations, or information that entirely bypasses your rational reasoning. There are latent strands in your DNA that conventional science is currently ignorant of. We are now activating these ethereal threads code by code and strand by strand. You are becoming more evolved than mankind has ever been, acting as a bridge between the past and the future of humanity. You are just now starting to feel heightened intuition. Some of you may develop apparently impossible talents, such as direct awareness of events before they occur, communication with mind beyond physical form, sense of energy, fields which are invisible to the human eye. Healing occurs spontaneously when your goal is focused, an immediate manifestation that will look amazing to those who still believe in the outmoded paradigm. Don't be terrified of these new abilities. Do not doubt their truth. Do not misuse them beyond anything else. Every activation brings more responsibility, power, frequency, and eyeballs that must be utilized with the highest integrity. Your thoughts, emotions, and objectives are making the fabric of reality more delicate. Things that formerly took years to materialize may now appear in a matter of days or hours. This acceleration requires a new degree of awareness of what you're generating with your energy field. Become more aware of your thoughts. Consider how quickly your internal state now mirrors the external environment. This is just the nature of the new, vibrant world you're joining. It's not a punishment or a reward. It is formed instantaneously. Manifestation occurs instantaneously. A buffer zone no longer separates what you feel from what you vibrate. Many of you have been put in apparently random but well-planned settings. The places where you live, work, or travel are often active hubs where ley lines intersect, where historical knowledge is preserved, and where future possibilities are best anchored in the present. Dormant energy points that have been waiting for your particular frequency are now ignited by your presence. In these areas, You are helping to build the energy infrastructure for the new awareness that is emerging on the planet. Some of you are drawn to certain locations just by existing and breathing. Have confidence in these sensations. They are your soul's identification of where your energy is most required, where your particular frequency will ignite the next step of planetary awakening. These are not random preferences or escapism dreams. You're noticing an increasing number of elementals, the sentient intelligences that give life to fire, water, air, and earth. It's conceivable that you saw planned rather than random patterns in clouds. Maybe water bodies respond when you are near them. Perhaps when you observe flames, they move differently. Plants may react to your voice or touch in ways that mimic communication. Your imagination is not projecting them. The distinction between elemental awareness and human consciousness is growing narrower. Your dreams are now sharper, more meaningful, more vivid. Pay close attention. Dreaming is no longer merely about processing your daily experiences. It is now a school where you get direct instruction, a meeting place where your awareness meets guidance, and a lab where you practice skills that are not yet ready for application in the real world. Take notice of your dreams. Activation codes specific to your route are now included in the symbols showing. The beings you encounter are consciousnesses reaching out through the thinnest layers, not illusions. Your consciousness is learning to navigate these worlds as the bounds of physical experience expand. They are not imaginative. The blueprints for what you are here to create are included in the images you get when meditating or in the moments between sleep and awake. These include technology for repairing the world. Social structures will replace failed systems, energy-based healing techniques, and communication strategies that go beyond language believe in these aspirations. They are transmissions from the field of boundless possibility that reveal what your individual awareness is meant to manifest. These are not idle fancies. Your view of time is beginning to shift. You're experiencing hyper-focused moments when hours seem like minutes. You're experiencing strange expansions in which seconds seem to linger on forever. You feel as if you've done this before, yet it's the first time, and you're seeing many timelines that overlap, as if the past, present, and future all exist simultaneously. These experiences represent the reality of the situation. Linear time is one of the most common fallacies of constrained awareness that is currently disappearing. You're beginning to perceive time for what it is, as your awareness broadens to a single unified field in which all possibilities occur simultaneously. An awareness evolves via resonance rather than chronology. Now the infants know who you are. Have you ever noticed how newborns look at you with unusual intensity? How attracted little children are to you, and how often they tell you things that confuse their parents. These new souls can immediately perceive your energy signature since they have limited availability when they come. They perceive you as a bridge between the world they've just entered and the one they've left. These children need your recognition of what they already know, rather than standard nurturing or teaching methods. To avoid training out of their natural abilities, and to allow room for their capabilities to bloom rather than be strangled. The animals are reacting to your presence in a different manner. Instead of fleeing, wild animals may approach. Domesticated animals may become more communicative and attentive. Some may even behave protectively toward you because they understand how precious and fragile you are. During this period, the earth communicates with you more intensely under your feet. When you touch stone or dirt, you may have an unexplainable feeling. Perhaps certain sights evoke memories, but your past cannot account for when you are in natural settings. You may get clear instructions that fade when you return to artificial ones. This is Gaia consciousness reaching out to you personally and offering you the knowledge you need to play your role in the planet's present healing and transformation process. The Earth is a living intelligence that has been waiting for human awareness to evolve to the point when direct connection is once again possible. It isn't a mindless mass of objects. The solar codes that the sun sends to you quickly improve your DNA. The strong activations that occur at dawn, sunset, and solar flares are not poetic metaphors. Rather, they are direct transfers of highly developed information into your cells. The sun is a sentient transmitter, a stargate connecting our solar system to the central sun and the galactic intelligence beyond. It is more than simply a ball of burning gas at a level beyond conscious perception. Your DNA absorbs and decodes frequencies encoded in the light that enters your physical eyes. Because you are now on the verge of humanity's change, you are essential to the ultimate awakening of others who are still sleeping, not separate from them. You have been assigned the task of constructing the energy paths that everyone will ultimately pursue. However, you are not superior to others who continue to operate under obsolete concepts. It is no coincidence that you are here on Earth right now as advanced scouts for a consciousness that the whole human race will someday embody. You're cosmic forerunners. You can see and receive what others cannot because of the challenges you have endured, the loneliness you have felt, and the tremendous discrepancies you have always sensed inside yourself. It's time to fully embrace your purpose, to fully embrace your power, to let your light shine without dimming it, to accommodate others, to speak your truth without softening it for ease of consumption, and to act based on your inner knowing, unwavering compass rather than on the approval of others. You are the first wave of seed planters, bridge builders, pattern breakers, way showers, and frequency holders. You aren't alone either. Examine your surroundings.